Hey guys, what is going on? So today I want to be showing you all my records that are on color vinyl. So yeah, so this is just my color vinyl collection. So it's in A to Z. So yeah, because I'm weird like that. So first of all is one of the first records I ever bought. It's AFI's All Hallows EP, 10-inch. This is the only album I have on 10-inch, and it's probably the only one I'll have for a while because I don't really plan on buying anything that I know of that's on 10-inch. But anyways, I gotta get some 7-inches too. I don't have any of those. But this album is on an orange vinyl, which I really like, and this is the first color vinyl I ever got. Really cool, and obviously it matches perfectly with like the Halloween theme of this album or EP. Really cool, and it sounds very good too. Yeah, I think it's really well. I mean, some color vinyl is I think it's kind of stupid how it doesn't match with the album cover, but this is like it. There isn't a whole lot of orange on the album cover, but it just matches well with the theme of the album. So it's not like, I don't know. And then there's an inner sleeve. There's an insert in here. I guess I'll show all the shit that's inside the records too, besides the color vinyl. But there's like lyrics on that side and all that. If you watch my other videos, you've probably seen this. So. Really cool though. I mean, this has 4 of AFI's best like all 4 of the songs in here are really fucking good. So yeah, it's really cool. This is also available on 7-inch on the first pressing, I think, but this is like a limited edition thing. But yeah. Alright, the next song we have is by Black Sabbath, and I have shown this before. I've shown all these records before, I'm pretty sure. Black Sabbath Volume 4. Not my favorite Sabbath album, but still a very good one. There's some tracks on here that I don't really care for, like Changes. I don't know, there's just some filler like effects, but Gatefold, really cool. There's a couple of other variants of this Gatefold with like, one of them has like pages, which is really cool. And the other one has like different pictures, but it came with 2 inner sleeves, and this is one of the newer reissues, so yeah. Printed one with pictures of the band, and liner notes, and shit. Like a kind of with a polyester inside. I actually really like these kind of dust sheets. And it's on another orange vinyl, but this one's a little bit more yellowy. I really like this one. It matches perfectly with the artwork. And it looks more white in the lighting, but yeah, there you go. It matches pretty well. It's really nice looking. Oh, fuck. So, yeah, really cool color vinyl. So yeah, I don't play this album very often because it's not my favorite Sabbath album, but I really like the color vinyl. So yeah, I gotta get more Black Sabbath on vinyl. Like, I need to get Master of Reality and Paranoid really badly. And maybe sometime I'll get the first album on vinyl as well as South Blaze Sabbath, but pretty nice. Don't have much to say because I don't listen to that super often. Next, we have something that's very different from pretty much anything in my collection, really. And this is Deafheaven's Sunbather. This is kind of a love it or hate him kind of band. Some people hate this band, some people love him. I love him. And this is pretty much the color variant that everybody has. But first, there's the album cover, and there's the back. So if you don't know Deafheaven, they're a post-black metal band. So they're like black metal, but like with like they also have a lot of shoegaze in there. Some people call them black gaze. I just like to say post-black metal because I have elements of other kinds of music too, besides black metal and shoegaze. But I really like this insert with like that artwork, and then this passageway right here, just pretty depressing stuff. There's the lyrics. So this is a 2 LP, and they're both on different colors. One of them complements the artwork very well. The other one, not quite as much, but the first one is the one that complements the artwork. It's just on straight up like pink vinyl, but with just a little bit of like a swirl kind of right there. If you could see, you can't see it very well. It's really, you can't notice it very well, but really cool. I mean, yeah. I enjoy this album. A lot of people, this is their favorite Deafheaven album, and a lot of people say this is the best one. I think it's their best, but my favorite is the one after this, their newest release, New Bermuda. And I wonder when they're going to be working on a new album, because the last one they released was New Bermuda, and that was in 2014, or no, 14 or 15, I believe 15. This was like 2012 or 13. I don't know. The other one's on clear greenish yellow vinyl. I like this one quite a lot, but it doesn't match the artwork like at all. I guess it might complement the color a little bit, but not really. This definitely suits the other side of the album, though. The second side of the album is less happy sounding and more dark, as opposed to the first half is more happier sounding. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend this to pretty much anybody, unless you already have heard this and you hate them. If you're into any kind of music, there's a little something for everybody. Because this isn't super, like, if you're into, like, mainstream music, which I don't know why you're watching my channel if you're into, like, pop music or whatever. But, I mean, just give us a try if you're into anything. Because it's not, if it's post black metal, but don't let the black metal part turn you off. Because it's, like, there isn't much anything extreme about this album, really, other than the name black metal that's lightly associated with this. But, yeah. Really cool. I recommend that to anybody because it's very melodic and very fun. Next one we have is probably my favorite album on color vinyl as of now. I showed this recently in an update. Napalm Death, Grand Madness at the BBC, the Earache Sessions. There's the album cover. Pretty underrated release, in my opinion. I've been enjoying this quite a while. This is the last record I bought, actually. And I'm probably going to order a Dark Throne record. Actually, I've been getting into Dark Throne lately. I want to get A Blaze in the Northern Sky. I'm probably going to order that sometime when I get my allowance at the beginning of June. There's the printer's sleeve with close-up of the artwork. And then Napalm Death logo right there with all this shit around it. And this is limited to 500 copies, I believe. It's on a green and white swirl. Or more splatter than swirl. Really badass. It's also 180 gram. Really cool. I just really like the way it looks. Very nice. And it sounds very good, too. I've heard that a lot of, like, swirl or splatters don't sound very nice, but this actually sounds pretty good. I mean, if it sounded bad, that wouldn't be that big a deal either, though, because, I mean, it's grindcore. It should sound raw, and this is a very raw release. I mean, I actually kind of like it better than Scum. I don't know. My favorite is still Enslavement from Enslavement to Obliteration, which I'm going to get when they reissue it, I believe, in, like, July, I think, or, August, I don't know. But, yeah, really great release. Alright, next one, it's a cool color vinyl, but it doesn't match the artwork at all, and that is Nile and their Darkened Shrines. Really good tech death album, and one of my favorite death metal bands. There's the album cover, and there's like a thing over the logo. There's the back. This is a double LP, but they're both on the same color. Annotations for the lyrics, since Nile, their lyrics, can't understand. Hard to understand what they're about, but I'll show both of the LPs, even though they're the same color. But they're both on red vinyl, which doesn't match the arc at all. There's another one that has like a black and blue and gold swirl, which is really cool, but it's just red. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, red's one of my favorite colors, but it just doesn't match the artwork very well, in my opinion. I don't know, but it's still nice to have. I mean, I'd rather have this than like on black vinyl. It's just really cool. Really good album. When I got this was my favorite Nile album, but it's not my favorite Nile album anymore. It's probably my second favorite now. My favorite's Annihilation of the Wicked. I mean, that's pretty much everybody's favorite, because that's their best. Here's the other one. So yeah, they're both the same color. Really cool, though, if you're into tech death and you haven't heard of this. I mean, Nile are one of the biggest names in technical death metal. Also, there's an insert with the lyrics. And then there's more lyrics on the other side, same layout. But, really cool release. They got more progressive on here. There's a lot of long songs on here. And, try to fit this in here. For some reason, this gatefold, like, the, little, like, things where you put the LPs in are really small. Which I don't know why, but, I don't know. This video is actually getting a lot, like, 10 minutes long, and, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. Oh, shit, I put it in. Some people put it in sideways, I just put it in so that the record won't fall out. Anyway, I'll put it back in the plastic sleeve. But nonetheless, this is a really good album. If you're into death metal and you haven't heard this, I would recommend it. There's a lot of stuff that isn't death metal on here, though. Like, there's a lot of, like, passageways with, like, I don't know, like, orchestral kind of stuff, but really good album. Also, very brutal. Probably one of the heaviest albums I own. Alright, last album is, like, the complete opposite of Nile. Well, not opposite, but it's very different from, very, very different. That's TSOL's Dance With Me. Really, really good album. I'd probably say this is their best studio album. And, yeah, and I don't know, it's my favorite one. Although I also really like their EP, but I don't count that as a studio album. There's the album cover. This is out of all my records, this is the one that's in the worst condition because it's like, I don't know, it's just like really battered up for some reason, especially on the bottom. It's hard to see, but it's like peeling off. There's the back. This album is famous for having the song Code Blue, which is necrophilia. It's a really funny song. On the side, it's like the spine's like splitting and shit. Printed inner sleeve. Pictures of the band members. I don't know why I'm hesitating. And the lyrics, of course. This is a very good album. Like, anyways, this is on 108 grams, swirl gray and black, and a little bit of white swirl vinyl. Really nice looking. I don't play this album super often because it's kind of one of those albums that like you get stuck in your head really easily. Really fucking good though. I like the cover vinyl a lot. And TSOL are a very good band. Not my favorite hardcore punk band, but this is like an excellent release. I mean, I don't know. I might get Beneath the Shadow sometime. I don't know. I haven't really seen that on vinyl at my local record store. Really good release though. If you're into punk and you haven't heard this, because this is a classic album, definitely in hardcore punk. Check it out. It's like gothic hardcore punk. If you're into like early AFI, like I showed earlier, you'll dig this. I don't know. I don't talk about TSOL very much on this channel, but some of the great songs on here, like Code Blue, which is the classic. I'm Tired of Life, Silent Scream, and the title track. Every song here is super good. So yeah, that's my color vinyl collection. I like color vinyl over black vinyl. I don't know, it just adds to the experience and it makes vinyl collecting more fun. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.